are sharing an inspiring story about friendship, resilience, and hope. We are joined by two incredible women. They are friends and breast cancer survivors who have supported each other through every step of their diagnosis and treatment. Their journey wasn't all about battling cancer. It was about uplifting each other, leaning on community resources, and now paying it forward by helping others facing the same fight. Please welcome to the show Savannah Dupree and Emily Rombach. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
So you guys are besties. So tell us about how you guys met. How long have you guys been friends?
So we met each other in 2015 at Humana. We both worked in cybersecurity. We had known each other, worked with each other, but our real friendship began in 2022. I had noticed, we were connected on Facebook, and I had noticed that Savannah was kind of not really present on Facebook a lot. And when she'd be wearing like a baseball cap or had short hair. So kind of knew something was up, but didn't really want to dig because, again, we weren't super close. During that time, I had felt something on my right breast and went and had it checked out by my doctor, who told me it was probably nothing, but seeing as to how I just turned 40, I could get a mammogram. I did get my mammogram done, and it came back all clear. I was told I had dense breast tissue and to come back in a year. So when I ran into Savannah at work, she had mentioned to me that she had breast cancer. During that time, that I saw her. So I'd gone over my story and how I just, had this done, and she really encouraged me to go get a second opinion.
Yeah.
Had I not have done that, she saved my life. So
yeah, I mean, just advocating for each other. I mean, you having going through it, and then to get that second opinion and finding out it was cancer.
Yes, yep, it was. So.
Yeah, and then I didn't hear from her for a little while. And then after I talked to her and said, hey, go get a second opinion. If something doesn't seem right or feel right, don't stop there. And then she kind of disappeared for a little bit and then posted a picture with no hair. And I immediately picked up the phone and called her and said, so it wasn't benign.
It wasn't benign. No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, you truly saved her life, probably. I mean, without going and getting a second opinion, just going on about your life, not knowing. So that is incredible. And why is, having a community and having that support system just so crucial when you get that diagnosis?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything to have people around you that love you and that are supporting you and that are giving you lots of positive energy when you're going through something really, really tough and really negative. I didn't have a whole lot of community as far as like other women that had gone through cancer. When I went through my diagnosis, I had my husband, I had my kids, and I had my really close friends that were there for me, so that was wonderful. But what's been great is now that we have this group of women that we do have each other, and it doesn't stop after cancer. I think people come and think like, oh, you recover. Well, you don't ever really go back to who you were before, and you actually really shouldn't, because it's a transformation. You change through that journey, and you become just such a better version of yourself. But then you're always still worried. Is it going to come back? Is something going to happen? Is something else healthcare-wise going to happen? And it's great to have this group of women because we can count on each other to say, hey, this is what's going on. Have you experienced this before? Or would you pray for me? This is going on. And it's great for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, this has inspired you to help others navigate their breast cancer journey. You kind of talked about that earlier. So how are you really doing that?
We've got our book. So I actually woke up one morning and I had this just burning desire that we needed to do something with our experience. When you go through an experience like this, you can use it to be someone else's survival book. And so that got me thinking. I woke up just like, we've got to write a book. We've got to write a book. Wow. And I immediately texted this group of women, which Emily's a part of as well, and said, hey, would you all want to do this? And of course, every single one of them immediately said yes. And that's where it was born. And we've been working away, trying to get our stories together so we can make a difference. And not only will it be stories, but we're also going to have checklists, like what to do when you're preparing for a mastectomy, what to do when you're preparing for a lumpectomy, what's the best things people can help you with during chemotherapy. you know, all of those types of things to really be a resource
Yeah.
for other women and men, because men get breast cancer too.
Absolutely. I mean, getting that diagnosis is so scary. And, you know, a million things run through your mind. Of course, you're thinking about your family, you're thinking about your own health, you're thinking of the future and trying to, you know, plan all these things when, you know, treatment comes around. And it's just so overwhelming. And so having a checklist like this, it can kind of ease that. Like, okay, I'm not going to go through this alone. And having that support group is just so vital for, I mean, that's its own, you know, treatment plan too, is just getting people to rally around you. So any final words of wisdom for individuals who may be watching here today, who have received a diagnosis recently?
I would say find a group. Like Savannah had said, things happen so quickly. I think from the time I got diagnosed to the time my first time in the chemo chair was less than 3 weeks. So it is very quick from being told you have cancer to starting treatment. There's not much time to process things. So having someone that you can talk to, or these resources that we're putting out, and hopefully will help people as well. Stay off the internet.
That could be really scary.
Don't Google.
place, too.
Don't Google.
And what about you? Any words of wisdom?
I would say stay positive, because truly I believe that having a positive energy is going to help you through anything in life, not just cancer, but anything. I like the acronym HOPE. It's hard things require an open mind, a positive attitude, and embracing change, because hope is not a method. You've got to actually do those things, and you can get through anything. And be an advocate for yourself. Be an advocate for yourself, for your health, and take your health seriously, because when you don't have it, you don't have anything.
Absolutely. Well, is your book still in the works right now? Can people get it? Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to tell her the title?
The title is You Got This and We Got You. And I think that's really important, because people tell you all the time, you got this, like you got it.
Right.
And sometimes you won't, and that's okay. And it's important, you know, like Savannah said, to stay positive. But having times of down and thinking, I can't do this anymore, this is too much, is normal. But there's a community out there that has you. And so everything will be okay. Just eyes on the prize.
Well, thank you ladies so much for coming on today. Can't wait to hear the release date of this book. I know it is still in the works, but I just love your beautiful friendship. As soon as you came into the studio today, you were just like giggling and laughing, and you would have no idea that you went through something so hard. And you know, to see, you know, friends together that can lean on each other through super hard times is just really inspiring. So thank you ladies so much.
Thank you.
Thank you again so much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Well, again, if you're interested in learning more, just go over to humana.com.